On any given night, more than 15,000 people are homeless in Minnesota. Over 130,000 people are below poverty level and pay more than 50% of their income on housing.
We are facing the worst housing crisis, the next 2 decades, the worst housing crisis in the United States since the Great Depression in the 1930s. There's a confluence of trends, market forces, salary forces, and the growth of the country that are leading us down that path.
Aeon is a nonprofit developer, owner, and manager of high-quality, affordable apartments and townhomes in Minnesota. For more than 30 years, Aeon has been committed to helping people create a home in a safe and secure environment.
So for more than 30 years, we've been trying to attack the affordable housing problem in the country by creating new affordable housing, as well as sustaining, preserving, saving, really, existing affordable housing in our communities.
Aeon has been working with Bellwether Enterprise, along with Enterprise Opportunity Fund and Greater Minnesota Housing Fund, to make affordable housing better. Most recently, BWE arranged financing for a 10-property portfolio consisting of 800 affordable units throughout the state. Phil Melton, BWE's National Director of Affordable, caught up with Alan at Metropolitan Towers in Bloomington, Minnesota.
Bellwether Enterprise was thrilled to work with you last year on the portfolio acquisition. How has that impacted your organization, your community, your residents here in the Twin Cities?
If Bellwether hadn't stepped in to be our partner in the Towers acquisition, there would have been 768 families that lost their place to live, that lost their home. 2,000 people without a place to live. So this relationship with Bellwether has not only positively influenced Aeon, 2,000 people in our community.
Aeon and Bellwether Enterprise walk together in the mission to end homelessness in America, but the cause goes beyond housing.
What motivates you to do this work? I know your story is pretty interesting. You've been with Aeon for quite a while. Can you give me a little bit of your background and how you got where you did?
Phil, I'm a carpenter by trade. Basically, that's how I started in this business. But I've done a lot of things in the real estate, housing, construction arena. And I was very lucky to land at Aeon 30 years ago, and I still feel like I'm the luckiest guy in the world to be able to do an interesting job with great people next to me and make an impact in the community. Help people find home, and it wouldn't otherwise be possible.
Greg and his wife have lived at Metropolitan Towers for the last 15 years.
It's a beautiful place to live. It's a classy place to live. It's very well run. We haven't had many issues in our time here, but when we have, they have always been solved very quickly and efficiently. And so we've appreciated that good service that we've gotten from staff here.
How do we keep doing good? What's the goal for the future?
Aeon's goal is to continue to build its capacity to do more. And to do that, we need to have relationships with folks like Bellwether. And the community needs to continue to support affordable housing. The day the community thinks home is not important for people, not important for our neighbors, we can't do anything. So these partnerships, these relationships with folks like Bellwether and the community itself are critical to our ability to do our work and critical for so many families, individuals, veterans, children, homeless youth to have a place to call home.
Thanks to companies like Aeon, the projects of yesterday are being replaced with bright, well-designed affordable communities. But there's a lot more that needs to be done.
So Aeon is just a tool. Our job is to build as much capacity as we can. But we need the community to swing us, really, to address this affordable housing problem that we have in the community. And it's going to continue to grow. And so we'll keep building our capacity, our relationships, our skills, our abilities, our competencies, and trust that the community cares about each other, cares about their neighbors, and will swing us as hard and as often as they can.
Thanks to companies like Bellwether Enterprise and Aeon, we're on the right track.